Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to formally apologize to you for the long wait. You have to understand I did work this morning, so it didn't take me long though to schedule this watch along. But anyways, welcome to the IWN YouTube channel. If you're new to it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe only if you're new, turn on notifications, like and comment, all that other stuff. We have a lot of people from Twitter X that are here tonight. NXT 845 is kicked off with double women's champion Stephanie, so we're gonna go ahead and tune into the show. I haven't paused for those of you that are just now catching up on NXT, so we're a little behind. We'll catch up. I hope everybody tunes in and enjoy watching NXT with me. Just gonna go ahead and play this episode here on my TV screen right now. If Ava and Stephanie are both in the ring together, it usually means something not good. It usually means that it's not good. If Stephanie is in the ring by herself, it usually means it's good. So they're both in the ring together, which is not good, and we're going to find out. I have a feeling that Ava is going to have Stephanie relinquish one of those titles. And if so, you know what I'm going to say. You already know what I'm going to say. So let's go ahead and tune into it. I swear, if they have her relinquish that one of those titles, I'm going to be like, what's the point of having her win it?
Superstar that Stephanie is. However, given the depth of our women's, both of these titles deserve to be defended frequently.
Thank you for the thumb. Let's continue to get some thumbs up on the stream tonight.
It's not fair for her to continue to do this.
Why?
So we have both come to the decision that Stephanie is going to relinquish her women's North American champion.
Okay. Stop right there. Did she just say she was going to have Stephanie relinquish her WWE North American Women's Championship? Honestly, my instant comment, my instant reaction is way. My instant reaction is way. Which means wow in Spanish. Wow. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. All this time, Stephanie's been North American Women's Champion. They have her relinquish it. So this is where I say, what's the point of having her win the North American Women's Championship only to have her relinquish it this week? Like, that doesn't make sense at all. That doesn't make sense at all whatsoever. If you were going to have Stephanie relinquish, then she should have never won it. She should have never been North American Women's Champion if you're going to have her relinquish the fucking title. Like, what are we doing here, WWE? You had her double Women's Champion. Now you got her relinquishing one of the titles, which is the North American Women's Champion. Are you serious? What is this? Why? 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 This has nothing to do with Stephanie reposting my tweet on her account. So leave that out of it. That has nothing to do with that. We're not talking about that. That is something totally different. And I still and you know what? I still respect Stephanie, and I'm always going to be. She's one of my favorites in the NXT Women's Division. She will always be one of my favorites in the NXT Women's Division. I don't like WWE. However, I don't like WWE's decision of having her drop the North American Women's Championship. I'm not happy about that. Stephanie deserves to have both titles. She deserves to carry this women's division on her own. Why would you not want her to carry the women's division on her own? Didn't you have Mandy Rose carry the women's division on her own when she was NXT Women's Champion and NXT UK Women's Champion? I bet Ava must have saw Mandy's tweet and thought, maybe Mandy's right. No. Anyways.
Stand and deliver in a 6-woman match. And the qualifiers for that.
The fans are not having it, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Like, no. Why? What's the fucking point of her winning it?
I understand.
What was the point of her winning it?
It's not a popular decision. But
Ava, what was the point of having...
Just give me opportunities.
This is not Stephanie's fault. I believe what Stephanie is saying. But at the same time, but I still have questions. I still have answers as to, like, the point of having Stephanie relinquish it when she just... Dude, she only had 2 title defenses with that title. And you're having her relinquish it. 2 title defenses. Just think about that, WWE. Let that sink in. Like, seriously. Let it sink in. This is the dumbest decision that WWE's ever did tonight. Like, literally. I'm not happy about this.
And I want to do the same for everyone else. I really want to push my NXT Women's Division. No, stop it.
You know what? I really like where Stephanie's going with this. A speech from Stephanie, but WWE making the decision to have her at North American Women's Championship, that's not really... I can't even get what I was going to say out. Let me sit here and think for a second. I need some time to think. I'm not cutting on my cam yet. She was double women's champion for a short amount of time. I mean, but at the same time, Ava is right also about separate titles need to be defended. So I can understand why Ava had Stephanie relinquish the title. I can understand. Stephanie couldn't just do justice to both titles as a. So I look at it as this decision will each title its own spot and allow its own spotlight and allow pretty much for more competition within the women's division. Which I can agree to that. But at the same time, she only had 2 title defenses. You heard there's plenty of women's talent in that division that she can continue to defend her NXT North American Women's Championship against. I'm just saying. I just want WWE to let that sink in their heads, like really. I mean, I'm not saying it's an issue, but I just want them to know. This is not only frustrating to me and the fans, but I'm pretty sure this is frustrating to half of the internet wrestling community and all the Stephanie fans. I have 2 Stephanie fans that I have on Twitter X that I'm friends with. They're 2 of my X followers. I have 84 X followers on there. And if you guys can give me a follow on X, that would be great. I am so close to 100 followers on there. But you know what? By relinquishing the title, I can see that Stephanie also gets to choose her opponent for the NXT Women's Championship and stand delivered, which led to a confrontation with Jordan Grace and Jada Parker. And the move had set up an exciting 6-women ladder match and stand delivered to determine the new North American Women's Champion. And it's also worth noting that Stephanie had only 2 title defenses. Like I just said earlier, she only had 2 title defenses. So she had that North American Women's Championship for a time, which is unfortunately short-lived. But at the same time, the decision has created new opportunities for other wrestlers and added excitement to the upcoming stand delivery. So I can understand why Ava made that decision, but I just don't think. I feel like it was too early for her to do that. Honestly, I feel like she should have just let Stephanie continue to be double women's champ. But at the same time, I agree with her decision on having her relinquish the North American Women's Championship. So I'm done with that. Moving on.
the North American title under one condition. I get to pick who I face at the Stand and Deliver for my NXT Women's Championship.
Done. I understand.
Stephanie, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you like this. I'm sorry. But I'm so happy to hear that you get to pick your opponent for Stand and Deliver. Now that Jada Parker's out of the picture, we can focus on the match that everyone has really been looking forward to. For the first time ever on NXT's biggest stage, the Juggernaut versus La Primera.
You hit her! See? Jordan, first of all, being at the picture is insane because I'm right here. Muscle mommy, since we want to get down like that. See, but if you actually stayed on the ground where I left your ass last week, I'd be Stephanie, sorry, and I'd be standing here with that NXT title around this little waist of mine. So, but Stephanie, baby, it was this close, and you know it. But go ahead and call your shot, because I promise you, when we run this back,
No.
she ain't got no manners.
Jada, you had your opportunity. You called your shot and you fumbled.
You took it from me.
Now, I know that you may not understand how championships work, seeing as you've never held one before. But you go to the back of the line.
Looks like you two need to work this out.
Say left.
The Juggernaut and Parker picking up where they had left off. Whoa!
Led by Jordan Grace, and thankfully security's at the scene.
Our security just being tossed by Jordan Grace. Hey guys, think about it. The landscape has shifted. One championship has been. Well, over the weekend, as we try to digest all of this, Trick Williams took matters in his own hands.
Yeah, they blurted all that out.
Yo, what's good, Oba? I mean, I already made a challenge for you. What you ain't hear me? I had TMZ all in my face. I know you saw it. I ain't no little punk like Devon that you can just throw around. You know where to find me. On Tuesday in the ring. So we can talk about my NXT title. Stand and Deliver. Let's talk about it.
Excuse me, Oba, can I ask you a question? Trick Williams called you out, and he said that you don't respect him, and
I don't care what Trick Williams said. He's not the champion. I am. I don't answer to Trick Williams. He answers to me. He awaits me. And tonight, Trick is going to get my final verdict. He's going to find out the hard way why you don't call out the ruler.
It looks like we're going to have a showdown later, but how about breaking news to start the night? And now we're about to find out who are the first two women to compete in qualifying matches for the Women's North American Championship and Stand and Deliver. The qualifying matches for that ladder match begin next.
Okay. Can't wait to see that. I'm fast forwarding.
A new champion will be decided.
so do this, but just let her seem a little dangerous.
Okay, yeah, no one cares. I'm qualified and I'm ready to take back. Trust me, ain't nobody want you to be champion. Yeah, I don't think so. You wouldn't know what to do with that title except shake your ass with it.
Well, as we see, guys, the locker room is up in arms because there is the vacated Women's North American Championship, and we're all about to find out who will be the first superstar to qualify for Stand and Deliver.
The following is the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match qualifier. Introducing first, accompanied by Soul Luca, Saria.
Massive opportunity tonight for Zaria to advance to the 6-woman ladder match and Stand Deliver to crown the next NXT Women's North American Champion. It's hard to bet against this one in any situation, Nick. She has made a case for herself over the last several weeks to take the next step in her career. NXT on the CW is presented by Progressive. Save your bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. And she's done it, Booker, by winning tag team matches. Now she's going to step back in the ring as a single superstar.
How important is this matchup for Zaria? I mean, heading into Stand and Deliver, being so close to WrestleMania. Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's going to have her work cut out for her tonight.
And her opponent, accompanied by the current champion, representing the 4 Lash Legends.
Hey, Drake, I don't want to take away from any of the women that are out here right now. How has the women's division just vacating one of her 2 titles? You have to imagine it's a decision for La Primera, but she made the decision for the betterment of the entire women's division. Stephanie McMahon has so much respect for the other women.
You know, they're screaming in the crowd and jump.
Because this division as a whole continues to evolve and dominate.
I agree with that. I agree 100%.
I want to come back to you, Booker, too, because I want to ask
Who is that screaming in the crowd like that? Oh my goodness.
Superstars to qualify.
Don't try to make me do Ava's job, but I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
General manager of SmackDown years ago, Booker, it didn't work out well.
There's a plethora of talent in that locker room that's going to step up right here, right now, on WrestleMania season.
I like what we're seeing right now after the opening bell. Power versus power. Zaria, a superstar who utilizes power to great effect, but there is no way she's going to be able to bully the bougie bullet.
Great job, man.
Well, that's an interesting note because each of these women, I mean, they're used to having the strength advantage. I mean, both of them are going to have to maybe change the game plan, so to speak. Potentially, or just do it old school, just a straight up power game. Someone's got to win. Well, coming into this matchup, another bold decision made by our general manager, Ava. And, you know, let's not forget again, Leclerc, who relinquished the Women's North American Championship. She now gets to choose, Grace, her Stand and Deliver opponent, Grace Parker, as we just saw, both think they can potential opponents. But look at the power and the flexibility we're seeing right now. What is legend? Right now, Zaria and Lash are thinking about the Women's North American Championship, but you know, just like every other woman in the locker room, they've got their eyes eventually on the NXT Championship. Nice. Into the cover, Lash to qualify for Vegas. A quick kick out for Booker. That is quite the decision Stephanie McMahon has to make. It's also quite a lot of power for the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but I got to give Stephanie McMahon the backward corner. So I got to give Stephanie McMahon a lot of credit because she unified the championship. She defended the championship, and she did a hell of a job. She made history. She made history.
They certainly didn't. Oh! Good Lord, the territory for Zarya being overpowered in the moment by Lash Legend. Maybe a little frustration from Zarya. Oh! What the hell?
Dang.
Hold it back.
Good Lord.
Singles action. This is the first singles match for Lash Legend since October. And she and Zarya swinging for the fences. The carrot looking on. After her decision, she has given the opportunity to these women here tonight. And it's a front face lock, maybe almost a guillotine. Lash not able to overpower Zarya. Witnessing this sort of action in the first match, the first qualifying match of the night, has to be putting a smile on the face of Stephanie McCarron. It is a big night tonight here on NXT. Not only this matchup stood up in our main event, the North American Championship will be on the line. Shoulders down low to head to Vegas. And
that was close right there. That was very good.
Whoa! There for the body slam. Lash able to slip down. Now she hoists up Zarya. Big slam. Center of the ring. Fouled it up. Oh! I don't think she got any of that. Zarya charging in. Now she misses wildly as well. And a little bit of a stalemate between these two women. Nothing stale about Lash Legend, Victor. I'm telling you, I think Zarya's off her game just a little bit. I think she's thrown off by being overpowered, matched by Lash Legend at this juncture.
We've seen the strength of Lash Legend. She's done some things in the middle of this ring that most men can't do. And right now, she's manhandling Zarya.
Uh-oh.
Trying to roll through a nice counter into the cover in here. Also, got to think about these women to get to the biggest stage NXT has. Stand and deliver WrestleMania Saturday. There's a lot on the line in this matchup. There's Jakara, there's Saul. Which one of these two women will punch their ticket to Las Vegas?
All right.
Stephanie McCarron relinquished the women's North American title at the time.
NXT's back on for commercial break.
McCarron noted she wanted to see the women's division rise. Our general manager Ava has now made qualifying matches for a 6-woman ladder match at the biggest stage we have. Stand and deliver WrestleMania Saturday. These two, Lash Legend, Zarya, the first two to try to qualify, and it has been all Lash Legend in this matchup here tonight. But coming up tonight, we have a massive championship matchup in our main event. There you see the challenger, Ricky Saints, trying to get ready for his matchup with Shawn Spears.
Just look at Lash Legend right there. She's definitely reminded me of somebody that's going into the Hall of Fame this year. That's Lex Luger right here with this torture rack, man.
Let him land on her feet. Zarya ducking the clothesline, swinging, missing wildly, and then boom, women meeting of the minds. Center of the ring. And Brooke, we did not arrive tonight thinking we were going to have the women's North American Championship vacated.
No, Stephanie McCarron, she stepped up. She did the right thing because, like I said, so many other ladies in that locker room that deserve that moment in the sun.
I want to ask both of you, and I'll start with you, Corey. There's no doubt pressure is on the shoulders of these two qualifiers and whomever Ava has selected.
Absolutely. There's pressure on everyone's shoulders each and every match, particularly in NXT as we march towards Stand and Deliver in Las Vegas. These two women have the misfortune, if you look at it, of taking off the qualifying.
But there's, of course, a situation you really want to be in because it takes you to Stand and Deliver. And like I say, that's one step closer to WrestleMania. Oh, yes, man.
Corey, I don't know if you noticed, Booker, maybe you did, but right now, Zarya is almost gasping for air, back to having to maybe exert more than she's used to in this match against Lash Legend.
Listen, Zarya has made a habit of making quick work of her opponents. She doesn't get paid by the hour.
Whoa!
Zarya is being tested. Her cardio is being tested tonight by Lash Legend. Well, as we've seen in the past, Lash possesses incredible cardiovascular ability from her past in the WNBA.
Digging deep right here, trying to pull it off. That window just opened, man.
Sorry, maybe starting to hit her stride here, Book. Last charge here got caught. Again, on the line, up for grabs in this match with an opportunity to get the stand and deliver.
I like this.
To be one of 6 women in the ladder match.
Arya might be getting desperate.
Got caught. Is hoisted. Lash now looking to plant. Sorry, an innovative backbreaker right across the spine. And we know what's next. Lash power bomb. Zarya trying to hold on. Trying to counter and is able to shake free. Back up. Back down. Big pump kick.
Wow, this has been a physical, hard-hitting match so far between Zarya and Lash Legend.
Lash Legend in big trouble for the
Wow.
Oh, throw first with Zarya.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
That's a choke slam from Lash.
That's it.
To qualify and Zarya wasn't a lot on that kick out, but this match is
Zarya kicks out.
concern on the face of Miss Jackson on the outside as she roots on Lash Legend. Said for so rude that Zarya about ladder matches. Zarya has never competed in a ladder match. He does have ladder match experience in Battleground Lash 2.
Lash extension incoming.
And if she can hit it, she could qualify. Countered, hoisted Zarya. Where is she getting the strength from? Lash able to slip right back down. Charging it, pump kick miss. Zarya picking up speed.
Grabbing the wind right out of Legend's lungs. And Zarya finished the job.
That's step 1. Here's step 2. With Lash high above. Zarya looking to punch her ticket to Las Vegas. Zarya the first to qualify for WrestleMania Saturday.
Here is your winner, Zarya.
What a fight. Take nothing away from Lash Legend, but Zarya tonight had just a little bit more in the tank.
That's what it all boils down to, just a little bit of power left in the tank, enough to dump Lash Legend face first in the center of the ring. Zarya scrambles into the cover and advances to stand and deliver 6-woman ladder match to crown the new Women's North American Champion.
It's all about that championship, which was vacated earlier tonight by Stephanie Adair. But who will be among the other 5 superstars to qualify and head to stand and deliver?
Wow, Zarya is going to stand and deliver. That is my big dream, please. Compete.
Hey, we're gonna get there, buddy. I promise. I promise, brother.
We're gonna get there.
And more, man. Lower those expectations, dog. Take it from somebody that's actually won a match at Stand and Deliver.
Bro, who do you think you're talking to, bro?
I'm talking to y'all, and I literally broke my back carrying this brand, so I can talk to anyone, any way that I want to. But you better have some respect when you talk to me.
Bro, you ain't talking about
Yes.
yourself.
I used to like him. Who what you stood for?
What is he talking about? Dude, you are delusional, man. The only thing you need to worry about is getting yourself to Stand and Deliver.
You had honor. You fought with honor. Tonight, you fight me.
Honor. How about honor your request? You got your match. But just like your Stand and Deliver pipe dreams, prepare to be disappointed. Yo, man, let's go talk to Ava. I'm getting this taken care of right now.
Well, before the showdown, it certainly is an interesting time here tonight at NXT, and the same could be said for the Don and his family. To that point, what does the Angelo family find out about the group called Darkstate? We find out next.
The next level of action keeps evolving tomorrow.
Two of the biggest tastes that we have. Joe Coffey of Dallas facing Harlan Lewis. Wendy Chu takes on Kylie Ray.
WWE Evolve. All new tomorrow, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Yep, and I already have my Evolve Watch Along scheduled. I already have it scheduled for tomorrow night. So be sure each and every single one of you be tuned in for it. Make sure y'all tune in for that.
Ava, history is gonna repeat itself in Vegas. I climbed to the top of that ladder and became the first champion, and I'm gonna do it again. You know, this is actually perfect.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect for me.
It is? You actually agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I stand and deliver when I'm at the top of the ladder and I grab that title. I'm gonna be the first woman to hold every championship in NXT. The NXT title.
Okay, we get it, Roxanne. You're great. But over my dead body, where I'd be a stepping stone in another page of your history book. You've had your shine, and I don't care how I do it, but I'm getting mine. If that's taking it from you, then even better.
Wow, Kalani, you finally grew a backbone. Well, guess what? The prodigy and history maker are synonymous. So even with this little new attitude you have,
Unfortunately, it's actually only going to be one of you in that ladder match. Because both of you are in tonight's second qualifier.
I love it. Another great decision by Ava. Roxanne Kalani, who will join Zaria in the six-woman ladder match. We'll find out later on tonight, but right now, find out what sort of intel that the Antelope got on Darkstate.
Liz, super close. What do you got for me?
First on the docket, Dion Lennox. Now, Dion's a bit of a puzzle. 6'2", 248 pounds, came into NXT as this bookworm, fooling everybody. Turns out he was a linebacker for Oregon State University, 3-time team captain.
Vision one snake.
Yeah, but the kid's got a mouth. I was speaking to a few of his former teammates, and they told me that he's a hot teammate's jaw in the locker room for missing a formation. But Dion has a brain, specializing in psychology.
Manipulative and explosive.
It's a powerful duo, Don.
Yeah, well, bookworm Clark kept my ass.
Somehow got all four of these guys together.
Who's this guy?
This is Osiris Griffin. 6'3", 280 pounds.
They keep getting bigger, Don.
Yeah, right. Former ACC All-American defensive lineman from Syracuse University. 155 tackles in 60 games played.
Jeez.
And he broke his own quarterback's ribs in a spring game. Now, this big guy's brash, right? But he's not just a dumb meathead. His high school coach told me that Griffin has great instincts and anticipations for his opponent's next move.
Yeah? Well, if I'm the thinker of the group.
It's all right. He'll get tired.
What else you got for me?
See, I looked into Cutler James. He was a high-level wrestler from Duke.
I knew I didn't like this guy. Duke.
Exactly. Academic All-American. This guy's got an unlimited gas tank. He likes breaking guys' will and spirit. See, this guy did Spartan races, carrying logs on his freaking...
All right, I seen it. Swim through ice water, walk on fire. This guy's like a wannabe on Wick, okay? What you got for me, Stacks?
St. Paul Sugars. This guy's the wild card of Darkstate. Real slick city kid from BC. Did a little wrestling in high school, but he earned his degree from the pavement.
So we got a not so smart kind of guy, huh?
Actually, Don, this guy turned down an offer from Harvard.
Why?
I'm not sure why. I had to use all my connections with this one. The thing people kept saying is, people follow him. They listen to him.
What, because of fear?
Nah, this guy's a smooth talker, T. He's a charmer. Gets people to feel like they've been best friends with him since they've been in diapers. And then when he's done with them, He dips, moves on. Well, sounds like we don't have a couple of meatballs trying to get some extra TV time. We got 4 legit badasses. But it's all right, because this is what we're going to do. See, we got to take the fight to them. Fight fire with freaking fire. We got to go after them. I enjoy the enthusiasm, but you and I both said these guys aren't dummies. They're dangerous. You gotta. This is your temper talking. I know you want to get to these guys. We all do. But the last time you put together a plan, it didn't work out so well for me. So I'm gonna need you to trust me, like I trusted you. Can you trust me? Yeah, I trust you, D. Good. Now listen, I'm gonna review everything that just said. I appreciate the intel. Keep your phones on. All right?
It's tight in places. I'm not too sure about it, bro. Me neither. Man, are you guys sure this is gonna work? I don't know if this is the tag team advice we were looking for.
Of course it's gonna work. Look at you two. I love it. Look, as former NXT and NXT UK Tag Team Champions, we need you to listen, all right? To be stars, you need to look like stars. Because the stars, they're bright, they glow away. As we know, stars, they shine. Oh, stars. Yes, boy, yes, they do. Come and get a little, yes. Whoa! Yes, boy. So this is shining tonight. Look, you're a team, right? So you need to be the team. Hong Kong. You can't just say Hong Kong. You need to feel the Hong Kong. It's like team wrestling. You got to feel it. You got to let it brew inside. You got to feel it. I feel it. I feel something. I feel something. In a few minutes, y'all about to get your asses kicked again. I don't care what was. You can lead a horse to water, boy. Hey, you still got this. You got this.
Well, those two teams are about to meet in just moments. This matchup presented by
All right, NXT's back on.
Contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, representing North Carolina, Miles Ward and Tavion.
I don't know if you caught them there in the front row. Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, better known as Swipe, right from Evolve, also part of the WWE talent program. We take them off each and every Wednesday on TV at 8 p.m. And they're getting a front row seat to some tag team action here between the NPCC.
Well, Swipe Right from
roll in. There's weather throughout the
Evolve.
Orlando area, and it's Miles Bourne who's going to start this off. Certainly looking to bring some chaos to the ring.
Got tag team action happening right now.
This is what I've seen from Miles Bourne. And it takes great pride in his in-ring ability and the constant references to a young Randy Orton. But in my opinion, Miles Bourne needs to really stand on his own 2 feet. Yes, the comparisons are a great honor. He needs to be different than. He needs to step up and get out of the shadow of the Viking. Well, you were starting to say something, but do you agree with
Look, Miles Bourne, I mean, ever since he got with the NQCC, he has stepped up. He needed something like this. He's better. Oh,
Are we on heights? Right. He's able to just catch into this submission. That being Hank Brook. Looking for another victory as the NQCC. Looking also continue to build some momentum. But Brook, I got to get your thoughts, but still to come is that North American Championship match. Spears, Saints.
Oh, my God, man. I cannot wait. You know what? The report card is still out on Richard Saints. You're going to see exactly what it's all about tonight.
Look, let's talk about Hank and Tank for a second. Is trying to get really report cards out on them. Solid X the whole way down. I want to think about maybe some regrading because now they've turned things around in this matchup. And when it comes to Hank and Tank, they've taken advice from tag teams of different generations, and not to mention Pretty Deadly. And do they need to act like stars more? Would that give them a D maybe?
I, for one, am personally offended that Hank and Tank didn't take the advice of the health of your champion. This is a mockery of the most fashionable tag team in the world. These guys are wearing jerseys, for God's sake.
Turning right around, Heights and Wildy in there. You guys are agreeing with each other. That's good.
But I like it. These guys are coaching. These guys are motivated. All they do is a little bit of direction, and then
and the cover hook with a leg in the near fall. Graves, I think, is still upset on the whole belly thing.
I was mostly upset that I got really excited for Pretty Deadly to come out here and grace us with their presence, and they're not because of the disrespect of Hank and Tank. So they come out here dressed like schlubs, like they do each and every week, and they're no portion of greatness, and they should be coached.
All right, so what you want them back in those Ultimate Warrior crop tops or super crop tops? Super crop, is that what you want to see these guys wearing? You want them out here in crop tops? Okay, well, I just was making sure. I wanted that to be on record, Graves. Just scream loudly one more time. Oh, Heights! Over. Coming in. And look at Heights. Heights is holding the top rope, which helped Miles Bourne take out Hank, who's being beat down right in front of us.
Next level tag team synergy from the No Quarter Text Group. That's what Hank and Tank need to take notes on. That's what Hank and Tank need to figure out how to do what Miles and Tavion just did. More than
to your point there, baby. Each passing week experience is the no corner catch. I also got to talk about Joan Man. She is not playing around tonight, Graves. Sorry, the first pop on title ladder match to stand hook of the leg and a near fall. Jordan Perez still to come. I mean, who is headed to WrestleMania Saturday?
we know Booker's going to pick on that matchup. Understandably so, but Kalani Jordan was the first ever Women's North American Champion. She would love to make it to the top of the mountain once again.
Kalani Jordan has all the tools like to be the first in history becoming the North American Champion. But trust me, she's not going to step on a banana. Let that happen here. Trust me on that.
Another cover, another hook of the leg, another near fall. Much like the women that we have seen already tonight, even back in the locker room, we can talk about the tag teams here in NXT, all trying to position themselves for a championship opportunity at Stand and Deliver. You saw the altercation with Briggs, Inamura, Tyson, Tyree. I mean, Braxton have to be watching this entire division Booker very closely.
They better be watching because I tell you that Charlie Dempsey is doing something very, very unique, trying to mold this team to something special. And if anybody can do it, it's Charlie Dempsey. He's like, oh, the talent.
Tag was made, and in comes Big Tank.
The action like that, cut Miles going out.
No doubt about it. Tank is explosive. Tank is powerful. It doesn't matter who's in
Oh yeah, this team Hank and Tank, no doubt, no question about it. I think they're getting called up to the main roster next year.
To the outside, and look, Graves, you're from Pittsburgh to the WWE. You had to try new things. You had to take.
You're not. If you don't call these guys up to the main roster next year, then we're gonna have problems.
Everything you've done, your journey, just like their journey from the NIL.
This tag team is really good. Really, really, really good tag team.
These guys got to make a little money, man. Come on, they're trying to make some money. Here we go. Wow, that's it. That's it. That's it.
The big win.
I've been talking about Hank. They just need to get that hunger, man. They need to get a little bit more gritty in there. Just take it to the limit. Here we go.
Yes, another mockery. I mean, they're attempting to replicate some healthy. Oh, drop kick! You can't replicate perfection. You certainly can't. And the fact that they tried might end up being pretty deadly for Hank and Tank, because now look at the NQCC. Born into the cover, and they do it again. Here are the winners. No corner catch. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest. I was impressed in small doses by Hank and Tank, but nothing to match this level of impressiveness from Miles Warren, Davion Heights. No quarter catch crew with a massive win in the tag team division. Hats off to the whole crew. Our general manager has been busy tonight with the women's division. You gotta wonder what she's thinking about when it comes to the NXT tag team titles and the tag team division here in NXT. But we saw the social media post, and there's a man who certainly is not the same as he once was. Trick Williams is coming to the ring. What's on his mind? We find out next.
Yeah, you know, that's right. What? Yeah. I like it. I'll show that.
Please welcome Trick Williams. Well, I know we want to have fun. I get it.
That's that boy.
But where do you think his head is at right now?
No, he's thinking about one thing, man. He's thinking about one thing, and that championship goal around that 30-inch waist. Oh, yes, he's cheerful and calm down, man. And all he needs is gold, baby. Gold.
Stand and Deliver is presented by Xfinity. Stay connected to more of the WWE action you love with Wi-Fi built for streaming from Xfinity. And by Mobland, a new family crime drama from the underworld of Guy Ritchie, now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. I'd ask you how he knows Gene size, but we're going to move on and we're going to hear.
I had a waist like that.
All right, let's be clear.
Yeah, right.
Last week, I called Oba out to meet me right here in this very ring, and I ain't heard from him since. But Oba, don't get it twisted, dog. Even if you are the NXT champion, I'm still the man here at NXT. And I've been the man ever since I decided to be my own man. I fought for this. I sacrificed for this. I lost a brother for this. Look, I did all that just for it to become the whoop that era. I did all that just for this to become the Trick Williams show. But don't get it twisted. Every Tuesday, I turn to the TW Network. Oba, I am him. all this success comes at a cost. Back, y'all don't want me to shine. Y'all don't want me to be that dog. Y'all don't want me to get back to the top. But I get it now.
Hey, no. Hey, Trent, I'll be real.
Don't come out here interrupting me, dog. And look, I know why you upset. I know what happened last week, but hey, that's collateral damage, man. It's stand and deliver season. It's time for the grown folks to start talking.
You know, Trent, I ain't gonna lie, I was sure about what you did last week. But then I finally realized that I understand you now. Like, Trent, let me ask you a question, bro. When did you know it was your time? That sounds familiar, don't it? I understand what spot you in right now because this time last year, you was me. When Trick Willie won the NXT Championship, he became NXT's golden child. That sounds familiar too, don't it? Yeah. And just like you, brother, I want that #1 spot. But the difference between me and you is I don't need to break out somebody's shadow to get to that #1 spot. You feel me? I'm ready right now.
Crazy thing is, Javon, you in Trick Williams' shadow right now. What you know about being an NXT champion, dog? What you know about selling the tickets, doing the media? What you know about having the brand on your back? You can't relate. What you know about being the A champion? Hey, man, look, winning the title, that's great, man. But carrying the title, defending the title, that's a whole nother. You can't hold that title like I can hold that title. I'm 1-1. Believe that.
1-1. You said you 1-1? You said you A champion? Trent, you don't know who the hell you is, dude. Bro, you ain't Trent Williams. You Carmelo Hayes. Yeah. Crazy. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Because everything that you telling me right now is everything Melo told you a year ago. And if you ask me, that makes you a damn hypocrite. So you can try to water me down and make yourself feel better. But since you want to talk about it, I've done something that no one has done, including you, and that's drop Oba Femi. And then
Hey, Javon, why don't you do me a favor and say all that to my face? Huh? You really think you did something there? Oh, congratulations. You dropped the ruler. Lucky shot.
Bro.
Never again.
Bro, Trent. Stop playing with me like I don't got your number, bro. Go back. Hey, does anybody forget about Deadline? Did you forget about Deadline? Because if we want to check history, I only needed one more second to change history. You know what I mean? I only needed one more second to change history. And you would not have beat Trick for the title because I would have had it. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'll jump your ass again to become NXT champion in Las Vegas. How about that?
Better luck next year, dog.
You've talked enough.
Such as
the champion is here now. It is my turn to speak. As for you, Javon, when I look at you, all I see is a small boy with big dreams and aspirations. And while you might be the future of NXT, your success will not be at the expense of the ruler stand and deliver. Because whether you like it or not, Javon, you live in the present, you live in the now, and the now belongs to Oba Femi.
That's good to know.
Yeah. That's exactly
And I'll be checking that out too tomorrow. The Nintendo Switch 2 showcases tomorrow, y'all. I'll be checking that out.
For the last time,
I heard something about that.
please excuse yourself.
You know, Trick, if you spent less time talking, maybe you would still be champion right now. But you're not. And I can see that the both of you want a shot at the NXT Championship.
All right. You know, I've seen this before, and there's only one way that this is going to end. At Stand and Deliver, Oba Femi will defend his NXT Championship against Trick Williams. And Javon Evans in a triple threat match.
Oh, Trick did not like what he just heard, but that is a monumental announcement from our general manager, Ava. Ava's had her hands full all night and making great decision after great decision. Stand and deliver. Oh, no. Guys. Where are they? Booker to your right. Darkstate.
Oh, here we go.
And this time, they're not stopping at the barricade. They just pounced on the champion. Should be another massacre at the hands of the Darkstate. Javon as well. The wolves are feasting. Oh, God. Oh, the Femi being manhandled. Evans just got tossed. Trick is circle. Darkstate cannot be stopped, and they sure as hell can't be contained.
I think Trick Williams being attacked by Darkstate was done on purpose. I still think Trick Williams is the leader of this faction. I think this was a setup.
Tonight's episode of NXT is presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
Yeah, Trick Williams was definitely attacked on purpose to deliberate a move to avoid making the storyline too predictable. That's what I think. Dark State, Dark Shit, or whatever. Whoever WWE wants to call these guys. That triple threat match for the NXT Championship has been made official for Stand and Deliver.
Don't worry about it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. You got you, brother. Come on. There's activity. Nice. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go.
You know what? Maybe you guys want something bad after all.
She said, I'm out. And then she ran into the...
Hey, clearly whatever you thought you had, you've lost it. Nathan, why do you have to be so rude? What, would you rather me lie to him? No, don't lie, but be supportive. Hey, what's not supportive about telling them the truth so they don't, further embarrass themselves?
All right, I'll say it. It might look like we have a lot. Sure, we have these titles, but sometimes I wish we had a friendship like they do. Well, thanks for the feel good, boys. A great pep talk, I guess.
Why did Darkstate pause when they saw Trick Williams? Why do you think why did you think Darkstate paused when they saw Trick Williams?
We are kind of like
Yeah.
the hottest thing going around in WWE Evolve. And when we look at you guys,
They paused when they saw Trick Williams.
See, we run Evolve, you guys run NXT. Two of us want to know how we measure up with you boys, you know?
Well, me and my amigo here, we don't back down from a challenge, so you're on. Let's go. Nice. And you must really crush it with the ladies with those accents, right?
Nice.
Right. Man, there is a lot of talent here. I'll tell you, Roxanne, she's a prodigy, but she's also a smoke show.
That's Hondo's for show, bro. See you guys next week.
Never been so irritated in my entire life. Well, the following is an NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match qualifier. Introducing first from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez. We'll see what our general manager says because we may see Swipe Right next week here live on NXT. Don't tease me like that, bro. Might be a lot of hundos being thrown around, but it is Roxanne Perez, your prodigy.
Yes. Everybody standing up, showing respect for Roxanne Perez. Soon to be.
I still believe the attack on Trick Williams by Darkstate was initially done to throw viewers off the scene. I think Trick Williams being attacked by Darkstate was initially done to throw viewers off the scene. I still think Trick Williams is secretly, not surprisingly, but officially, I think he's actually the leader of the Darkstate faction. Now, I'm not trying to misdirect. It's just an interesting theory. That's all it is. That's all it is. We got Roxanne Perez versus Kaylani Jordan in a women's qualifying match happening right now.
She now has the opportunity and the right to choose her stand and deliver opponent for whom she will defend the NXT Women's Championship against. Saw the backstage interaction, to put it kindly, between Jada Parker and Jordan Grace, which has continued forever all the way up until stand and deliver. But think about this, all of these women who have kept it covered here all through Kalani. Even if you fail to qualify for the ladder match, you still could essentially audition yourself into an opportunity to become NXT Women's Champion. That's a very good point. Which one of these two women will punch their tickets off face and stand and deliver?
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
The problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. Really? I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum.
Whether y'all want to believe me or not, I still think Trick Williams is behind that Darkstate faction. I still think he's the leader of that faction. Bottom line, plain and simple. Yes, I got on my Julia WWE merch t-shirt. Can't wait to wear this on Julia's return. Hell, I might even wear the other Julia shirt that I have. Might even wear the other one. Either that or I'm wearing the hoodie. Is NXT back on yet? Back on now. There it is. Be right back, folks. Y'all like this shirt? I know I do. But I'll be right back.
We heard from both these women earlier tonight. You know, the one woman we haven't heard from, Booker? Julia.
You know, Julia is in a very, very unique.
Oh, shoot. My flashlight was on. I didn't even realize it. Whoops. Whoops. This has been a solid episode of NXT so far. Not a great episode, not a terrible episode, not a mid episode. It's been a solid episode. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let's get some more likes on the stream. And subscribe to the channel only if you're new. We're almost at 740 subscribers.
You know, my thing is, this fight need to be necessary in situation.
Look at it, cross serious. Point for extending the left elbow. We are how much damage was done to Kalani. And I don't know if I can look at this again, Corey. I'll call it. Whereas in this next round, Russia really snapping Kalani.
It's all about how far are you willing to go. It's about being the best in this business. And that's what I'm saying.
And now Roxanne right on top. She's been in these sort of battles, these deep waters throughout her NXT career. She is legitimately trying to take Kalani out to prove a point.
Oh, damn. Roxanne Perez.
For Las Vegas. Both women, of course, Slammy nominated for NXT Superstar of the Year. Slammy's will be live at WWE World on WWE WrestleMania Sunday from WWE World.
How many people we got tuning in from X? 30. We had 3 people in here from the YouTube app tuning in, but they left. They all left.
Two-time women's champion last year, but Booker, it was Kalani who won a ladder match in Vegas already, becoming the first women's North American champion.
She has so much talent. But as we see right now, Roxanne Perez is on a master class right now. I'm going to tell you right now, Kalani Jordan, she's going to use this experience one day in the future.
It's a title. It's a title. Ball for Kalani. Both women back up as Roxanne Perez, who was in control at least for a moment. Nice standing switch. Right back. And rolling through. Shoulder shot one more time. Another face first, but more importantly, shoulder first. Like Kalani would have to put her left arm up to protect her face from connecting with the turnbuckle, and in doing so may have jammed the potentially already injured arm. And you know that Roxanne Perez obviously banging back on that arm, could be setting up for that cross face that has won her so many matches. Championships here in NXT as well. And then right desperation for Kalani as she's trying to battle back in this match Roxanne got a little too comfortable, tried to get pretty. Good made Roxy pay, but here comes Kalani, dropping some heavy artillery of her own. Roxanne talking about the history she can make. Oh! Capping off, holding all the women's gold here in NXT, but it's also Kalani fighting for history. She's looking to become the first ever two-time Women's North American Champion, but a nice suplex into the cover of the Northern Lights. Still not enough.
Still not enough to take Kaylani Jordan down.
Having insurance isn't the same as having sleep.
I'm interested to see who's going to be the new North American Women's Champion, though. Even though it was too early for Ava to make that decision. Even though I understand why I made the decision, which I will explain when we go over.
What a match of this big. Corey taking a look. Deep offensive modified DDT from Kalani Jordan. Very nearly put Perez away. As we know, almost only counts.
Yep, she sure did.
Qualifying matches will continue over the next 2 weeks, and you got to wonder what Ava selected superstars. Is it a win-loss record? We know they have the prodigy. We know the resume of Kalani. Kalani shoulder down on Roxanne and kicks out.
And Stephanie McKay was very open about the fact that she wants the women's division to thrive. That's why she relinquished the North American title. Oh, Kalani Jordan may be capturing the CARES eye for standing deliver at this point. Same can be said for Perez. Stephanie's choice.
Wait for that one of a kind. Oh, no! The prophecy had it scouted. Roxanne now charging right back in. Right to the back of the neck. That's gotta do it.
That's gotta be it.
Into the cover to become the second to qualify.
And Kaylani Jordan kicks out again.
Did Kalani kick out? Yes, as good as mine. Right on point for me and Perez, right across the base of Kalani's skull. With the fire still burning inside of Jordan.
I don't like that.
Yeah, Kaylani Jordan didn't like that too much.
What she just did, because Kalani has indeed woken up. Offensive flurry shot down and shut down quickly. Looking for pop routes. By Kalani. Right back in goes Perez. Holding out here right is Kalani Jordan. To the knee. DDT. Perez is locked. If at first she don't succeed, try again. One of a kind. Split-legged moonsault. Connected. The count and the snap.
And just like that, Roxanne Perez puts Kaylani Jordan over. Biggest win of her career.
Well, there is Kalani, who's looking at the title she once held. She was the first to hold it. She and Zarya have qualified for Las Vegas. Jordan is one step closer to history. Will history repeat itself and stand and deliver?
Wednesday, Ava, I really apologize about Swipe Right. Ever since you made me GM of Evolve, they've been nothing but a headache every Wednesday. I had no idea they were even showing up.
You can deal with them tomorrow night on Tubi. Okay, Stevie? Let's talk about Stand and Deliver. All right, triple threat match for the NXT title. Ladder match to declare a new women's North American champion. We need Stephanie to pick her.
Right, oh, look, Rob, all of that is great, okay? But right now, my focus is Darkstate. You guys have seen what they've done in the past couple of weeks, what they did tonight. I mean, trying to intimidate me? No, that's not going to work. I'm over it. They keep saying they don't want to wait. Fine. 6-man tag next week. They can pick who competes.
Well, who are their opponents going to be?
The main event of Stand and Deliver. Oba Femi, Javon Evans, Trick Williams. Wow,
Okay.
Yeah, that's huge.
Ricky Sainz tonight.
Wait a minute. Say what?
Trying to intimidate me? No, that's not going to work. I'm over it. They keep saying they don't want to wait. Fine. Oh, look, Rob, all of that is great, okay? But right now, my focus is Darkstate. You guys have seen what they've done in the past couple of weeks, what they did tonight. I mean, trying to intimidate me? No, that's not going to work. I'm over it. They keep saying they don't want to wait. Fine. 6-man tag next week. They can pick who competes.
Well, who are their opponents going to be?
The main event of Stand and Deliver. Oba Femi, Javon Evans, Trick Williams.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's huge.
Ricky Sainz tonight. You have your first ever NXT.
I think that sets up a heel turn for Trick.
North American champion Shawn Spears. The last time
that 6-man tag team match.
You and
come on, you see this chiseled jaw? It's gonna take a lot more than that to put me out. If anything, it lit a fire under me. Shawn, you want to talk about history? You want to talk about the past as if you know me? You don't know nothing, Jack. I'm not worried about no past. I'm worried about the future, and you're looking at him. The future says that I'm gonna be tripped out in gold tonight. You took a very long time to even taste glory, whereas I'm gonna do it in record time when I marry Destiny. You and everybody else will really see that the revolution is indeed televised because Ricky Sainz is gonna be the new North American champion tonight.
wow. Ricky Sainz versus Shawn Spears in our main event coming up next.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Greatest champions in NXT history. I know, I saw. Congrats. So I'm calling my shot and I'm winning that ladder match.
I love the confidence, sweetheart, but not this time.
It's going to be either me or Zarya who become the new NXT North American champion.
Wait, hang on. What are you talking about?
I have my qualifier next week, but we're still going to be
Nice people finish last. Ain't that right, Soul?
Okay, just stop, Kalani. You are not going to drive a wedge between Saruka.
Not worth my time.
Saruka. You know what? I don't mind it.
I know you love it.
So, right? This is what we're doing.
What y'all thought y'all had it figured out? Hey, Cuddy, talk to that guy.
No one knows how Darkstate's going to move, and no one knows when Darkstate's going to strike. But there's one thing you should know. No one is safe.
Hey, when you want to give us no match, we forced your hand. We had the whole locker room looking over their shoulder for us. Hey, giving us a match against the 3 top dogs in NXT? Hey, that sounds like war to us. Come on. Hey, but Tony D don't be watching or what? They call them. Them D'Angelo's doing all they can to find out who Darkstate is. But Darkstate real simple, man. 4-man, 1 goal, and next week, we finna take off. Ain't that right? That's right.
Well, the main event, Stand and Deliver, will team up next week to take on 3 members of Darkstate. Who will they face? Will they survive? Will they make it to Vegas? 6-man tag team match next week live here on NXT.
Both of these women have designs on becoming NXT Women's Champion. Providing security as prides them apart by next week. Jordan Grace will go one-on-one with Liz Parker.
Oh man, I like it.
That's all going down next week here on NXT. It's main event time with championship gold.
So that's 2 matches announced for next week's episode of NXT.
on commentary last week. We've all seen the social media chatter. You see the NXT universe on their feet. But Graves, what makes the challenger special in your opinion?
I don't remember the last time a superstar arrived with this much hype behind him as Ricky Saints has, turning the sports entertainment industry upside down with his arrival here in Orlando. Wait, so what have you done for me lately, business? Saints has the eyes of the universe on him.
There's Ricky Saints.
Make everyone believe. Booker, you said to me earlier today, the jury's still out here.
Up the feet, we see one tag back, we see one single back, and now he's getting a shot.
You're just now tuning in. Welcome. The main event is happening. It's getting ready to happen right now. We have Shawn Spears getting ready to come out.
Well, there we see the culling. Graves, who was the champion, who said he will use all his tools to not only win tonight, but get rid of the
On face value, one might assume that Shawn Spears is referring to the rest of the culling, but you cannot forget, you cannot look past the fact that Shawn Spears has been in this game for a long, long time. Spears knows every trick in the book and then some. Ricky Saints has definitely got his work cut out for him tonight in the form of Spears and the color.
We see the North American champion flanked by Izzy Dane, Nico Vance, and Brooks Jensen. Three individuals that he called not only the culling, but his family. The challenger set on winning gold as we go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rowe. Looks like he's about to rip you up a hell of an old fashion.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 200 pounds, Ricky Saints. And his opponent from Niagara Falls, weighing in at 223, setting the point. He is the NXT North American Champion, Shawn Spears.
Oh, to be honest, after this matchup,
This match is not even going to last long.
he might need an old fashioned by the end of the night.
They only got like, what, 9-10 minutes?
You truly believe someone like the challenger doesn't?
This match probably going to get rushed.
I mean, he defeated Rich.
With that ball, sometimes he's in this spot right now. He's in position. Let's see if he takes advantage of it. Shawn Spears, if he takes that time, he's going to take advantage of it.
Shawn Spears already rolling. Oh! Saints.
He earned his shot. That's exactly what I'm talking about. He was paid. He went through the right channel to actually get that position. This guy, Saints,
Regardless of the channel, the fact is, Saints has the opportunity and looks to make the most of it. If Saints becomes North American champion tonight, you yourself, Booker, are going to have no choice but to believe.
I'm going to have Ed Saints win this match.
Qualifying matches continue next Tuesday. We got Darkstate versus the team of Drew Williams, Oba Femi, and Javon Evans. They're not really tag team. They're just Javon Evans and Oba Femi and Triple H are all going to be in the same triple threat match for the NXT Championship. NXT Stand Deliver. We finally caught up with the show now.
Champion for 28 days. Ricky Starks going to win the title, a title faster than anyone else from debuting here in NXT. But it has been all Shawn Spears. Spears is able to weather the early storm from the challenger. Spears has focused his attack on the middle back of Ricky Saints, and now we're going to get to see how ruthless the North American champion can truly be.
Right there. I love it.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. No Booker, when it comes to the champion, why does Spears feel he is the one that needs to win NXT of Ricky Saints?
You know what? Because Ricky Saints, he shows up, he's doing something that everybody else thinks about when they show up, and that's taking a spot in the spot of one North American champion. Shawn Spears, but damn it, it ain't about that. Here tonight, that's Shawn Spears to talk about.
Oh, this time it was the champion. It took a little bit too much time. And now it's Saints start to swing away. And it's the challenger who start to fire back for this matchup. All the way to the tippy top. See, Ricky Saints wincing as he attempted to put that combination on perhaps for a suplex, the lower back clearly following the challenge. These two hanging from various positions. I've just been told that when it comes to next week, tomorrow Warren Wesley today, we learned that we'll get Wesley next week. Championship is on the line. Challenger now looking for a possible super.
Uh-oh. Wow, what a jackhammer. Ricky Starks. Jeez Louise.
Spears desperately.
The challenger, you think about his path, the way he speaks about the hardships. He sees when things seem to be shattering, they're actually falling into place. And for Saints, he's trying to fight for everything right now, in this moment.
Can he do it? That's the question. That's the big question tonight.
Close line from Ricky Saints. He's fired up. He's
It's Saints now. A little extra off the top. Look at that tornado DDT counter. Spears. Spinebuster.
Uh-oh. Oh, he just rolled out of the ring.
Spears wisely, to his credit, getting the hell out of Dodge. But now again, still to the outside. Oh, this time, the tornado
Get out there, though, guys.
Right about that, look. The onus is now on the challenger to get the champion back inside the ring. Title only changes hands by pinfall and submission. And Saints knows that. He gets the chicken with Nico Vance. And this is a game with the title. Oh! Championship to the face. The official didn't see it because of fans. And Saints is alive.
Ricky Saints just kicked out.
Vance is beside himself. The distraction didn't pay off. Look at this. Izzy back from the outside. Gets Spears the ball. Tattoos. Ricky Saints
Wow.
between the eyes. And somehow Saints survives. NXT Universe rattling the WWE Performance Center. The main event. Just let me do this. You made me. Shawn Spears screaming out, "You made me do this." Looking for that C4 to put away Ricky Saints. Here's Hud Saints slipping down, able to counter. Up goes Spears. C4 to Shawn Spears. Jensen, he's about to get his ass knocked out of that $500 shirt. Nico Fant just paid the price. Whoa, Jensen out. Saints with him. Saints is perpetual motion right now. Wow. Another Spear looking into the eyes of the challenger. Spears wants him. Saints is marching in. Saints. Boom. Spear. Boom. Call for it. Hit it. Lock it in. Whoa. Sham. Boom. And the revolution has taken its next step. Here's your winner, and NXT North American Champion, Ricky Saints. He not only beat the champion, he beat everybody in the telling to put gold around his waist. See the emotion on Ricky Saints' face. There were tears because the journey just took the next step. Exactly how he accomplished his golden feat against all odds. Survived championship. What and Spears began to unravel right here. Call in Saints, get blaster, and the Rochambeau, and new North American champion. The revolution has arrived in NXT. And listen to the NXT universe. Wait a minute. Ethan Page.
Oh, Ricky Starks got his eyes open. He seen who it was. He got a glimpse of who it was.
Shots fired inside a wall.
I think we're getting Ethan Page versus Ricky Saints for the North American Championship for NXT Stand Deliver. Might not be too early for that. But Ricky Starks won his first North American Championship in WWE. That has got to be awesome. It's quite right. Debuted on NXT. Well, not really. They didn't have their in-ring debut, but you guys know what I mean. Give me a few minutes, folks. I'll be right back. Then we'll go over your NXT results for NXT 845. Alrighty, folks, I'm back. Let's go ahead and go over your WWE NXT April 1st, 2025 results. So, NXT kicked off with a blockbuster announcement from double champion Stephanie, who relinquished the Women's North American Championship to push the women's division forward and ensure the title is defended regularly, while also revealing she gets to choose her opponent for the NXT Women's Championship instead, which led to a brawl between Jada Parker and Jordan Grace. Now, I have something I would like to say. I'm going to say exactly what I tweeted out on X. And I'm going to say it personally because I mean business when I say this. So listen up. Listen loud and clear. Stephanie was double NXT Women's Champion for a short amount of time. My thing was, and I'm pretty sure the Stephanie fans had questioned this too, what was the point of having Stephanie relinquish the North American NXT Women's Championship when she only had 2 women's title defenses? She was double champion. She was both the NXT Women's Champion and NXT North American Women's Champion for a short amount of time. I now understand why the NXT General Manager, Ava, to have Stephanie relinquish the WWE NXT North American Women's Championship. It is simply because she decided that each title needs to be defended separately, and Stephanie couldn't do justice to both titles as a double champion. The same could be said for Mandy Rose. You remember she was double women's champion. She was double NXT and NXT UK women's champion. She unified both titles. Now, the decision was made to give each title its own spotlight and allow for more competition within the women's division. By relinquishing the title, Stephanie also got to choose her opponent for the NXT Women's Championship at Stand and Deliver, which led to a confrontation with Jordan Grace and Jada Parker. This move has also set up an exciting 6-women ladder match at Stand and Deliver to determine the new North American Women's Champion. Again, Stephanie only had 2 title defenses with the NXT North American Women's Championship, which was short-lived. But look at it this way, Stephanie fans. Stephanie Vaquero fans. This decision has created new opportunities for others and added excitement to the upcoming Stand and Delivery thing. You know I'm a Stephanie fan. I got her new shirt, the other shirt that says her name on it. I got her shirt, her hoodie, and everything. I haven't got the 2 new other shirts that are on the WWEshop.com website yet, but I'll be getting them soon. Surely. Sooner rather than later. Because her merch online looks absolutely fire. Absolutely fantastic. I love the merch that Stephanie has on there. But I also love the merch that Roman Reigns has. The Jey Uso Yeech t-shirt. Thinking about getting that. You know I'm a Jey Uso fan. Jey Uso's great. He's getting over with the crowd with his gimmick and his entrance. I might get that Jacob Fadu WWE t-shirt, man, that with the wolf on the shirt. That looks pretty cool too. And I also have earbuds that glow in the dark as well as my headsets. On eBay they have like the white ones and the black ones. They look really cool. I recommend anybody that's looking for earbuds to start bidding or start ordering the earbuds like the ones I have. You'll see what I mean. I'll probably reveal to y'all this weekend what they look like. I'm not gonna reveal it tonight. I'm not gonna show y'all that. So I'm trying to get through this NXT result as much as I can so I can, eat and maybe go to bed. Go to sleep, maybe. But anyways, so that is why I understand why the general manager Ava made the decision to relinquish the titles. I explained it to y'all already. So if you ain't listened to it, might as well rewind the stream. Because I've only went over it and said it on here like at least one time. In a full long paragraph. Now, we had Zarya going up against Lash Legend, where Zarya picked up a victory over Lash Legend via pinfall to secure her spot in the ladder match at Stand and Deliver. Talk about a fun physical match between two powerhouses. Wow. Yeah, Hank and Tank taking on no quarter catch crews, Tavion Hunt and Miles Bourne. Unfortunately, Hank and Tank suffered another loss, which sucks for them. Because they are one of the best tag teams that NXT has, and there's no reason why one of the best tag teams in NXT should be losing week out. I mean, that's just ridiculous to me. But carry on, I guess. It was also a perfectly acceptable match. And this was definitely the backdrop for the Hank and Tank story, which ended with them discovering the principles, discovering the it that propels them to pretty much forward and I guess seeing them get NXT tag team gold. I mean, the time is not now, obviously, but I think having them get more wins, in my opinion, is not a bad idea. Just saying. Anyways, Trick Williams, he came out, cut an impassioned promo calling out NXT champion Oba Femi. He was interrupted by Javon Evans. That led to a confrontation involving Darkstate and the announcement of the triple threat match for Stand and Deliver. Oba Femi versus Trick Williams versus Javon Evans. Tonight also featured a thrilling match between Kaylani Jordan and Roxanne Perez. Kaylani Jordan emerged victorious, joining Zarya in the match at Stand and Deliver. Pretty good segment going on between Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and Oba Femi, I must admit. So, basically, Javon Evans interrupted and said that he can relate to Williams because he wants the number one spot that Trick battled to get to. Now, Williams took exception to that, saying carrying the title and defending it are two different things. He's one of one. He's one of one, he claimed. And Trick, you don't even know who the hell you is. Do you? Says Evans. Then he says, you ain't Trick Williams. You're Carmelo Hayes. Femi finally made his presence felt. Evans issued a challenge, reminding both men that he was a second away from winning at deadline and taking the NXT title. So we had more back and forth that ensued before Ava appeared officially announced the inevitable triple threat match for Stand and Deliver. Darkstate interrupted a brawl and hit the ring, jumping on Evans and Femi before laying out Williams with a assisted pop-up powerbomb. Now, I 100% believe, I've been saying this on the stream and I'm going to say it again, I 100% believe that Trick Williams is behind the new faction. And I think, this is my theory, I think the attack on Trick Williams by the Darkstate, I ended up calling them the Dark Order on X, was initially done to throw viewers off the scent. I still think Trick Williams was a secret. I don't think, even though Javon Evans and Lucky Ali know each other, I just don't think they have history. I just don't think Javon Evans would be capable of leading that faction. I think he would be capable of leading a faction like that, and he's capable of using that faction to help gain that NXT championship. He's got to do something, right? He's got to have some backup. He's got to have some people to help him get it back. He can't just do it by himself. He used to be able to do it by himself, but he can't no more. This is supposed to be a storyline. 2 online here. Kehlani Jordan and Roxanne Perez, let's go back to that. They had a competitive match. Now, this was highlighted. This highlighted the refocused Jordan, gave her what was arguably the biggest win of her career. And I literally said that on the stream earlier. Soon as Roxanne Perez got pinned by Kehlani Jordan for 1, 2, 3, I literally said, and this is the biggest win of her career. I literally said that. So, with that being said, Perez not competing on Stand and Deliver on 41 cards. It feels wrong. It feels really wrong. You know, considering her outstanding achievements over the last year and her pivotal role in fortifying the women's division of the black and silver brand. It seems like a misstep that Perez is not competing. It really does seem like that. It's weird. Now, a standard period of her significance should have something to do. Moving on to the North American Championship match between Shawn Spears and Ricky Saints. This wasn't bad either. It wasn't that bad. It was solid enough to give it a B and a B and a B on. Yeah. I said what I said. Nothing more, nothing less. So, absolute Ricky Saints defeated Shawn Spears to win North American Champion. He won it by delivering a spear to Spears and followed up with the Rochambeau for the victory. Post-match, All Ego, Ethan Page attacked Saints, setting up a potential match between the two at Stand and Deliver. Not sure why they gave Ethan Page a twist of fate. The Hardy Boys, only the Hardy Boys should be using that move, not him. They need to give him something else. They need to give him something else besides twist of fate. Start having him use that Razor Edge. Well, a Razor Edge. Because I think WWE was creatively lazy with giving him twisted. I don't know. It seems right. Just doesn't fit his. Maybe they should just call it Twist of Page or something. You know? Or Twist of Destruction. Something. Twist of Ego Edge or Twist of Edge, whatever. instead of naming it Twist of Fate, you know. Just saying. To look into, they need to think before they look into naming these finishers and signatures, or giving these talents finishers and signatures, or giving these talents finishers and signature names. But anyway, this week's episode of NXT was solid the way it is. It was great the way it was. This week's NXT also showcased a brand with clear purpose and vision, driven by meaningful matches, major developments, and significant announcements to show effectively build momentum for the upcoming Stand Delivery event, solidifying NXT's position as the most consistent brand in recent months. So I am giving this show a B tonight. That's my grade for this show. A B. Don't get me wrong, NXT does continue to shine with purposeful storytelling. NXT still solidifies its position as WWE's most reliable brand at the end of the day. Period, point blank. Okay, folks. That is going to do it for your NXT April the 1st, 2025. Watch along and results. Don't forget to share this watch along results to all social media platforms. You can share it to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, wherever you may be or wherever you have these apps. One thing's for sure, NXT was not a boring show tonight, folks. I mean, there was a little bit of downs, but there was a lot of good on the show. I really enjoyed the show tonight. So, it's talent tonight. Gotta give them credit. They did not disappoint. Especially the women's roster. Oh my goodness. I am proud of each and every single woman on that roster. They have my love. They continue to have my love and respect. The NXT women's roster is my favorite NXT. It's my favorite women's roster in all of WWE right now. I love what these women are doing. They're doing great. They need to keep it up. But some of those women are eventually going to get called up to the main roster. And the women that are mostly getting called up to main roster from NXT are former NXT and NXT North American champions. Former NXT Women's Champions and former NXT North American Women's Champions are getting called up. Fallon Henley's getting called up, no question about it. Kaylani Jordan's getting called up, no question about it. Roxanne Perez is already on the main roster. Trick will probably bring his faction, himself and his faction, to the main roster. Maybe. He'll probably work both NXT and the main roster. So he'll probably have his lead. He'll probably be leading his faction on NXT. Then he'll be a heel on NXT and be a babyface on the main roster. That's why I'm thinking WWE is going to go for Trick Williams. Wesley's getting called up. He's the former North American champion. He's definitely getting called up. Shawn Spears is getting called up. Shawn Spears is more than ready for the main roster. Remember, Shawn Spears used to have that 10 gimmick. That 10 gimmick didn't get it for him. WWE's gonna love, the main roster's gonna love this new gimmick that Shawn Spears has from AEW. They're gonna love it. We're gonna get to see a whole new presentation of Shawn Spears on the main roster. Just remember, Shawn Spears was once Ty Dillinger. And SmackDown was once SmackDown Live, and it's now Friday Night SmackDown instead of SmackDown Live. So, yeah. Anyways, folks, I'm done. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's Tuesday night, and I'll see you guys live for Evolve. I'll see you guys live for Evolve episode 5, where Kaylee Ray's going to be taking on Wendy Chu, and then we have Joe Coffey and the other guy in action on Evolve and much more. Hopefully we'll get to see Brittany Reese and more Brittany Reese and Zeta Steele on there tomorrow night, I hope. And maybe more Kendall Ray. I'm getting out of here. Y'all take it easy. I want each and every single person to be in the live chat, by the way, for Evolve episode 5. So, see you guys later. And have a nice day.